And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding in their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what our areas of concern for you.
Prime time, a rebound by the Jazz. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly outplayed.
And there's the call on James.
Off the goal. There.
The game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Mitchell right side. And he makes that one.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Here's prime time. Offered by Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's fine.
Oh, there, that's just there. That's what I do. You almost take my point. Shoot of it.
Both free throws good from prime time. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Conley into the lane. Bengals, that's for 2. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
Boy, think about Marc Gasol. This is a former defensive player of the year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career. This guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
Here's Ingles. After the made shot from prime time. Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense from Gasol. The Lakers on offense, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger and really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And Doris, with this all, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break, jumps up. Oh!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Ball's knocked loose. LeBron passes to prime time, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Conley. He's coming up a 31-point game against Memphis. Frames the three-pointer.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career.
Lakers trail by 4. Conley in the backcourt with Mitchell as well. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Favors. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's prime time. He's got 8. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long
Should
three
pass
to
it out.
send that back twice on the pipes. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the 2kmypro. Love you, Pedro. Love you. Keep it going tonight.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Now here's Favors. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Mitchell's shot is good.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Get in the catch and shoot game, sir.
Here's Primetime. Schroeder outside. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Hood. And the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul. Just checked in. Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. From deep Eagles. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Schroeder dishes to LeBron. Here's Primetime. Covered by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's right. Good call. But now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Here's Primetime. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Denver.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Gasol screen. Driving in. Primetime. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the team with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but defense is also an area where he's excelled.
No doubt, so we identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's okay. No. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. And they recover it. And Derek
Come
Favors
on.
with the slam.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it. All right.
Ball on the line.
So he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Primetime. Utah with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one.
Where's my boy guys? What the girl upstairs, man? What's your way?
Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it. LeBron James doesn't age. He's still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Altman.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a three-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. He's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. Coach Dean Snyder said, it's hard to imagine handling yourself with poise and respect would ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Finally, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Here's prime time. And that one hits back iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Favors dishes to Conley. The shot's good. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the goal will be against. For Joe Ingles, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Williams comes in for Davis. Primetime's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. He takes it in. Passes it to Caruso. Here's Primetime, covered by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here's Primetime. He can't get that one. Good D by Mitchell.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Terrence Ross comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. 11 feet away. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the try. Here's Primetime. Pass to Caruso. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Primetime, the pass to Harrell. Over Gobert. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Favors kicks to Thomas. Back to Favors. Thomas inside. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Left block shot on the way. Ross grabs the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Clarkson. And he was able to put up a team. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Utah leading by 15. All right now, a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah. Conley in the backcourt with Mitchell as well. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. With the drive. No good from Primetime.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And James pulls it down. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. LeBron James on the wing. Here's prime time. Covered by Mitchell. Davis. Ingles with the rebound. Utah shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Mitchell finds Favors. Now, here's Mitchell. Broke loose. Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
No good from prime time.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The wide open look here for Ingles. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Prime time, the pass to Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Davis has got the first basket. Okay. Here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And stolen by Favors. Here's Conley. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they become. It's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Here's prime time. Covered by Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipe from the Stifle Tower.
They burn some clock if they want to.
And a little breather as well.
Another miss by Utah.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
They set the pick. And he could not get that one to go.
And they made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
To the inside. Gobert being in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with